Good morning. Oh man, aren't those behind the music's great? I'll tell you what's interesting is like coming out and teaching after the band. It's too easy, you guys. Like for that to get us ready, to bring us to this point of being able to worship together through what the Spirit wants to say to us in teaching, like that's too good. I get to talk to you today about the Magi. About Matthew chapter 2. Chapter 2 says, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him. When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law and asked them where the Messiah was to be born, in Bethlehem, in Judea, they responded, for this is what the prophet has written. But it goes all the way back to Babylon and Nebuchadnezzar. Remember when Nebuchadnezzar took over Israel, he brought some of the main, special men in with him. And then what happened during that time, we would recognize that Daniel was there. You see, because they're not kings. They are king anointers. So for generations, they have been looking forward to this date that was prophesied by Daniel. They've been talking about it for generations. Jesus is God stepping into the world one more time and saying, that's mine. I'm the king. And I'm going to bring my son who will be the king of the Jews. I'm taking the palace back. But here's 3 stars, and maybe they kind of wrap it all in. First off is this. You're going to be pursuing a crown, something that you'll wear, something that is the authority, something that is going to lord over you and say, this is who I am. And you're going to pursue it, one way or the other. It's what we do. First one is the crown of self-rule. What about the crown of knowledge? Ooh. Ow. The crown of knowledge. How about the crown of the King of Kings? Who's pursuing that? Who's pursuing the crown of Jesus? Who's pursuing this thing that won't ever stop us because we're so intent on understanding who Jesus is. We're so intent in pursuing him and what he wants for and his love for us that we can't be stopped. Could you imagine if someone said that about you? That would be the most beautiful thing someone could say to me. Is that, man, you pursued Jesus so hard. Whew. But see, we can't pursue Jesus and really engage him without being humble. About literally bowing at the manger. About literally saying, this isn't about me, God, this is about you. The other thing is who's on the journey with us. Right? If Bobby and I are walking this pursuit of Jesus, but we're not taking anyone with us, we're just on our own path. That's not what God called us to. That's the crown of the King of Kings. You see, the thrill of hope is realizing that the true king is worth seeking out. This king says, you're not just peasants to me. You're my friend. John 15:15 says, I no longer call you servants because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I've called you friends. For everything that I have learned from my Father, I have made known to you. Family member, joint heir, child of God, is not just a friend, but that calls us a family member. This king is saying, what's going to happen is that I've already died for you, and I'm giving you eternal life. I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom. I'm coming back for you, and you're going to live forever with me. Guys, I'm looking for a light. You see, we spend too much time working with our heads down and miss the light that leads us to him. The King of Kings wants to talk to us. The King of Kings wants to empower us. Let me read the chorus to you because it locks the whole thing in. Are you ready? Here it is. He knows our need. To weakness, he's no stranger. Behold your king. Before him, lowly bend. Behold your king, your king. Before him, bend.